Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Stepback the NBA Show. It's your host Miko, and tonight we have a jam-packed episode, and we're gonna start it off with the greatest shooter of all time, Stephen Curry, after dropping 49 points against the Philadelphia 76ers. Is this the best of Stephen Curry? And we also have Luguentz Dort and Chris Boucher showed out last weekend. And tonight we're gonna be talking about the future of Montreal basketball. And later on, we're also gonna have the Build Your Team Challenge with a couple of my friends. And lastly, the top 5 plays of the week. So sit back or step back and relax, and please enjoy the show, and let's get it going. And is this the best of Stephen Curry? And I would say yes, because it is the main focal point of the offense. There's no more Klay Thompson, there's no more Kevin Durant. So whenever this team comes in that court, all the focus of the defense would be on him. And the fact that this guy still manages to average 40 points per game in this month is ridiculous for me. And yeah, not having Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant to spread the floor and it's only him, man, this guy is just ridiculous. He's 33 years old and all his shots are, I've never seen it in this difficulty. And if he goes on with this 40 points per game for the remaining games of this season and probably will his team to the 5th or the 6th seed in the West, I could say I have Stephen Curry as the MVP. And if the Warriors go into play-in games and go against the Mavs or the Grizzlies, man, I'm pretty sure those teams would be very scared to have Curry playing this way. And even if they go into playoffs against the Utah Jazz, bro, you already know. I already have Warriors going probably, I don't know, 6 or 7, but like, it's gonna be very interesting to watch. And most people are saying that his best season was the one where he won the unanimous MVP, where he averaged 30 points per game also. But he had Klay Thompson at that time, and the team was pretty solid. He had Andre Iguodala and Sean Livingston. And now, look at his team. Without Stephen Curry, I don't think they would even be in the play-in tournament. Probably go in like high draft lottery again. And that's why I think this is the best of Stephen Curry. And I suggest to all of y'all to watch the next Warriors games, because it's going to be very interesting to watch, especially when we get closer to the playoffs. And guys, you got to watch out on the greatest shooter of all time.
Obvious question. How cool and meaningful was tonight for you personally?
I mean, for me, it was more about Montreal. I really wanted, kind of put Montreal on the map a little bit, just to make people realize that we got talent in Montreal. And honestly, like, that's just, you only seen 3 guys, but I know a lot of guys that are from Montreal that are actually really talented. They just don't get the chance to leave the country. And that's really what it was exciting for me, is that the all 3 guys really played well, and it was really exciting game just to showcase what we got. Especially the basketball in Canada. I say Montreal a lot because it was 3 guys from Montreal, but just in Canada, period.
It was cool to see 3 Montreal guys on the court, just because, Montreal, like I was saying, Montreal is still an underdog city, and we have so much talent there, and there's so many kids coming up, and I feel like there's going to be way more NBA players. NBA players from Montreal. So, and me, Cam, and Chris, we all have different background. We're all from Montreal, but we all went to different places. We all had different routes. So, it's not going to be easy to came to this point in this level. But like, I know a lot of kids it's going to do it. They just got to work hard.
Hey guys, again, welcome back to the show. And today we have our very special guest. He is, like I said before, the most loyal Raptors fan, the future of R&B, Tristan, everybody. Let's go. Man, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Let's get started.
Hey.
All right.
Okay.
Jeez.
So today's topic, we're going to be talking about the future of Montreal. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys know that Luguentz Dort led the Thunder with 29 points against Chris Boucher, who also had 31 points and 12 rebounds for the Raptors last weekend. And yes, so me and Tristan would just like to talk about the future of Montreal basketball, the future of the players here in Montreal, and like what has been it like this past few years. And what do you think is the future here? Do you think there's gonna be like future NBA players? And
that's a very interesting topic, because straight from the bat, that conversation was always very difficult to have, because every time somebody would talk about basketball here in Montreal, they would always say it doesn't exist, it doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And every time they were like, yo, I need to go to the state. I need to go here. But now the thing is, even though, yes, they end up going to the state or just staying here, now there's a lot of eyes locked on us. Which really is funny on top of that is that the other day, when I was watching the game, one of the commentators was saying literally, I love going to Quebec. I love when I go to Quebec and I go to Montreal and I see all these prospects. What? And then that's, starting to make me understand that basically there's a lot of potential here.
Yeah.
Us, we already knew it. But the people from the outside, I didn't know they knew as much. And the other day was actually historical because there was 3 players in the starting lineup that was from Montreal.
Facts, yeah.
So there was Chris Boucher,
Lugansdor and Cam Birch. Birch,
exactly. Yeah. Birch. 2 of which are in the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah. That's the thing. So Montreal proud, Montreal pride right here. So not only they're in the NBA, but they're also showing off. They're there to play. And obviously, like, Lugansdor and Chris Boucher's journey in the NBA wasn't the same as these star players or the common NBA players. Obviously, playing here in Quebec, the main focus here is hockey, and it's not basketball. So they have to take a harder route. I believe it was Chris Boucher that had to go to Alma. He played in Alma, and I believe he also played for Thetford. I'm not too sure. Thetford Mines is kind of like.
Because if I'm not mistaken, he went to Oregon. He played for the Ducks.
Yeah, but before that, he played for Alma, where like I know a lot of people that played for them. But also Lugansdor also was like he went undrafted, and he got picked up by OKC, and
I think the other day before the game against the Raptors, he scored 44 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. So
he scored 44 points, and he's a top 5 undrafted players to score higher than 30 points.
Yeah.
That would be athlete.
And the past couple of games, I believe he's averaging about 28.8 points per game. So he's on a great offensive stretch right now. But man, these guys are just showing that there's potential here in Montreal. Also, let's talk about Karim Mané, who also was drafted this year. And
the Magic.
Yeah, he only played for Bagné here in Quebec and got picked up by Orlando Magic in the draft.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. I think he won.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was waived, I believe, a couple of weeks ago. But he's still young. There's still a lot of future there, and I'm wishing him luck because there's another guy that opened a lot of doors for a lot of people here in Montreal, and I don't know, we've been playing it for a very long time now that we see the potential here. Like, I see more and more basketball players, and bro, it's growing. It's gonna happen soon. Though we're probably gonna have a team here, or I don't know, but like it would be nice to have a team in Montreal.
That would actually be crazy.
Like Montreal Royals.
Hey, that has a little ring to it.
Yo.
One that I saw was Snowy Owl. Montreal Snowy Owl. I was like, oh.
Montreal, like Fleur de Lis.
Snow. Yo, put it up. Montreal Snowy Owl. There was a logo because I thought it was a campaign.
I'll pull it up.
Yo.
But yeah, there's a lot of potential in Montreal.
It's on the rise, and it's really nice because coming from the saying of it's not possible to make it out of here to literally players simply playing here and getting drafted to the Orlando Magic, it's something else. It just shows that it keeps on growing. Which is funny because talking about Karim, I played with him in Sec 3, and we were playing for this team called Team BB during the summertime. And when we were working out together, it's funny because certain players that you look at and you're like, oh, he plays nice. Like some players you look at you like, yo, damn, I feel like this guy's gonna go far. And then the next thing you knew, there was some rumors that he was planning to register for the draft, and then he actually registered, and then boom, he got selected. So it's just, to be honest, the saying of hard work pays out.
It does.
No kisses. And there's also other players. For example, Momo.
Mohamed.
Yeah.
Exactly. Momo. Right now he's playing overseas right now, professionally in Europe for his home team in Africa. So,
It's
people,
happening.
Exactly. So it's just like Montreal is it's blooming right now, and it's great to see. And I personally feel like Dort, he's coming from Montreal, North Montreal. Like I just feel we also have an identity. We have that grittiness. We have.
Ooh, yeah, I know what you're saying, bro. It's like
we're Toronto 2.0 in the sense that we go through the same weather, we go through the same hard times, and I just feel that adds to a player. It's the grittiness when we play. So we can easily see that through Lou. And
yeah, I feel like there's some sort of like this underdog type of vibe with both of them.
Exactly.
That like they weren't like the top recruits. They had to work from the bottom till the top. Like both of these guys went to like G League, and they had to work their way to get to the NBA. And man, I'm just super proud for both of these players. And again, I just want to give a huge shout out again to my friend Tristan right here for joining me for this very special topic of what is the future here in Montreal.
Of course.
And I mean, you can always follow him in the socials, and you already know. Thank you guys. Peace. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. So today we're gonna be building our team. So this is called the Build Your Team Challenge, and I'm gonna have $15 to build my entire team. I need 5 players as my starter, and I'm gonna start off with myself. I'm gonna start with, obviously you already know, the greatest shooter of all time, Stephen Curry, for $5. I mean, right now he's on the probably his best offensive stretch of his entire career. So I'm gonna start it off with Steph. And I'm also going to have LeBron James. So just to start it off, I already have 2 $5 players. And I mean, just LeBron's playmaking. And, when I feel like him and LeBron would be just lethal. Like the guy would cut in, draws the defense, pass it out to Steph, probably half court, makes the shot. And you know what? I'm going to add another half court shooter, Dame Dollar. Yes, so I'm going to have 2 point guards, 2 shooters that are going to be shooting lights out. I'm probably going to be compensating in terms of the defense, but if I have Dame Dollar right there with Steph, it's just, what are you going to do? So there you go. And I have $2 left, and I'm going to fill it up with bigs like Bam Adebayo for Miami Heat, who just hit the game winner against the Brooklyn Nets, and obviously Zion Williamson, someone that LeBron can just throw lobs to, and Zion would just destroy the rim. So I got Steph, LeBron, Dame Dollar, Bam Adebayo, and Zion Williamson. And I think I'm gonna call it, what do I call this team? The Miko's team. I don't know. Let's call it the Royal Family. There you go. Because you got the Kings. You got the. Yeah, let's go with the Royals. Let's go with the whole Montreal stuff. Royals.
I like that.
How about you, Tristan?
Me, I went with more balanced out. Type of team. So my first guy, main man, always got to do it for him. KD, this guy, the guy's a straight bucket. I cannot lie. I wanted to go for Kawhi, but at the same time, I got to mix it up. And I don't know. KD, I just feel like he's a bucket. To build something around him is just easy. And then for the chemistry, straight. Kyrie, it's been showing to me this season more specifically that, first of all, in the clutch, bucket getters, and also chemistry-wise, they're working very well in tandem. So, I got KD, I got Kyrie, which is easy. And first of all, let me just say, the fact that Kyrie is in the $3 category, that's a blasphemy. What the fuck is this? And Bradley Beal, $1? What?
Okay, you're not the only person that told me that, but then again, anyways.
What the fuck? Anyways. So after that, pretty straightforward. I actually have Brown, so I have a lot of shooters right now.
Okay, so right now you got KD, Kyrie, and Brown.
KD, Kyrie, and Brown, so that makes it basically 11.
Wait, KD, Kyrie, and Brown? No, you got 10.
Yeah, I got 10 straight. Yeah, you're right.
You got $5
so
left. Yeah.
My $5 is straight $1.
Wait, you got a whole team?
Yo, bro, I have my subs and everything.
You got a sub, you got the whole second unit.
I can reuse a player, right?
Yeah. What do you mean, reuse the same player or No, you can't have multiple, you can't have duplicates of the same players.
You can't have like 5 LeBrons, bro.
That would have been fired, bro. That would have been fired. All right, so my $1 is Zion.
Okay.
Out of bio, so I need some strength in the paint. So for size, I need some regular big men. Even though Zion is more of a point guard right now, I would probably put him at a 3 or a 4. Out of bio at the 5 for sure. In Dallas, you don't have too many centers that I would take a. I mean.
You still have $3 left after that.
Yeah. For the price of it, out of bio is great. For my $3 guy now, I will go with actually Jimmy Butler. I need that gritty defense, bro. I put him at the 3. I put it at the 3.
Yeah.
That guy's a great wing defender, so. Yeah, I put it at the 3, and he's also clutch. So I have a lot
That's
of
the thing,
shot
bro.
creation. Because in the playoffs, also what really matters is shot creation.
Yeah.
You need guys that can just put it on the floor and get you a bucket in a hurry.
The game slows down. Yeah.
Exactly. Or just get you a bucket.
We saw that in the bubble, so.
We saw it in the bubble.
So you got KD, Kyrie, Jalen Brown. You also got Bam Adebayo, Zion Williamson, and your 6th man is Jimmy Butler.
Yo.
That's a stacked team, bro. And what would you call this team, Tristan?
Yo, unbeatable.
Unbeatable. Okay, whenever we had the chance, we're gonna be playing Royals versus Unbeatable in 2K. And yes, thank you guys for watching.
He stood out and dribbled the ball for 10 seconds and said, I'm coming at you. No one. Look at Nurkic. He just lets him.
Bro, he's there every week now.
Oh. So who was that?
Chris Boucher, bro.
Oh, that was MTL. Oh,
Represent Montreal.
Look at that. Jab step.
That was so nice, bro. His release is kind of like a Manute Bol. Kind of like a slingshot. Kind of like Turja. Check this. Oh!
Who was that? Who did that?
I forgot his name, bro. It's something like Evans. He used to play for Toronto Raptors. Bam. Adebayo, bro.
Jimmy called the team weak. He was like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? I got this.
On the Nets, bro. But like that's the thing. I feel like it's gonna be a problem in the playoffs.
For real.
They won't have like the big man that could stop AD or like bigs like Bam, bro. Like, oh my god.
Bro,
a slight push off there.
The Nets are an offensive team. They're not defensive at all.
Yeah. Luka Magic.
The fact that it's against the Grizzlies, I'm kind of salty, but like, what the hell?
He's a good player, bro. But check like the difficulty of the
that
shot,
was tough. That was tough.
No, but like his foot was behind the line and got it like that's a floater. Like,
how do you hit a floater 3?
And his face was like.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Stepback, the NBA show, and I just want to give a huge shout out to all my friends that have liked, commented, giving me the feedbacks, and even shared it in their stories and joined me in my show. And it takes a lot of work to get this whole thing done, and all those kind words, those comments, I really do appreciate it. And again, it's Miko, your host. See you guys next week. Bye bye.